Do you know what? I've been so looking forward to this because you finish the tour in London. This tour was never supposed to be a tour, right? I was in the middle of a perfectly good show called The Fast and the Curious, which many of you would have seen. And of course, something happened, which you would have remembered, in March 2020. And I went out, when it was distance gigs in 2020 and all of that business, just practicing. And I was the only comedian who went out and talked about COVID in jokes. Backstage, a lot of the comics were like, they don't want to think about COVID, give them a night off. But I was convinced there were belly laughs in the gaps, That's what people got to understand about British people. There'll be lots of non-Brits in the audience tonight. We laugh at the things that fuck us up, not out of disrespect, as a way of processing, yeah? We're like the Irish like that. Go to an Irish funeral, there's tears, but there's more laughter. Britain's like that about fucking everything, yeah? Best gig of the tour. Which night do you think it was? Apart from this one, of course, London. It was the night Queen Elizabeth II passed away, right? Now, I got a call from my manager, Danny, right? He's so cockney he has to pull himself along with the traction of his head, right? Don't worry, he only uses 15% at once, robbing bastard. He was like, show's cancelled, put your gym jams on. That's what we were told. 5 p.m, the death of Her Majesty is announced. You get a call. Do you know what King Charles immediately was? Do you know what he said? All shows go ahead. All artistic events, the show goes on. Fair play to him. I was in my gym jams. I shat myself, right? I know there'll be some people in the room that have got questions about the monarchy, but it was a time of national morning, and I had to go on stage, 1,600 people in Manchester, 200 didn't even turn up. Peter was sniffing Imodium. He was so nervous, right? Snorting, you got another fucking line of it, please? Right? Peter's like, shall I do my Paddy Jihadi stuff? Don't do that tonight, Peter. Not tonight. Best gig of the tour so far at that point. Why? Now, Americans, if there'll be some Americans in the audience, good evening, American friends, where are you? Give us a whoop. There's loads of them over there. There we are. That was one of the quiet ones. You from the States, or were you just chucking out a fucking Tommy Robinson? What was that? Fucking Tommy Robinson in row 2, like that. Fucking yes, mate. Have a little march. Fucking hell. Cheap train from Luton, was it? You're not from Luton, are you? Yeah, back in Bedford, yes, mate. March, 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 march. Crush your head, march. March, 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 march. Crush your head, march. And, the gig was banging. Now, you British people would expect that, but you wouldn't be able to explain it. It's because the American people, if like a president had been assassinated that day and you went on stage, the gig would be awful because they're already letting their emotions out during the day. They're processing, okay? I'm processing right now. I'm connecting to you, right? Whereas we're unable. We squash it down, don't we, Ty? Don't talk about it. The demons, yeah? Down, down, down. We need alcohol, laughter, or party to release it. That's why when the shit hits the fan in this country, we run over to the fan and dance next to the shit. It is the way. Rule Britannia. Yeah. Nothing all week, no exchanges, no conversations, party at the weekend, liver reset, back to work. That's the way we go. Monday, dry bread, eat cereal, didn't even talk to the wife, stayed in the spare room. Wednesday book, Thursday film, Friday, 9 pints, smash up a bus stop, back to work on Monday. England. That's how this got turned into a tour. People kept asking if you got any more, and in the end, 60, 65, 70 minutes, I'm like, it's a fucking show. I'm taking it on the road. I did not dream it would go past. It shouldn't have gone past the end of 2020. What are you doing? Banging on about March 2020. But the hunger and the need to reflect on what went on is getting stronger. Do you not feel it? Whereas when I was in the eye of the storm, people were ready to laugh out of fear, to laugh away. Now we're ready to laugh, to reflect and process. That's what we do well in this country. And I built up tonight. I mean, what an honour to play it. And I said to Lindsay, I was like, right, we're having a holiday at Easter. I want a full fucking reset. I want to hit the ground like fully fucking recharged, not in Duracell. So we went away for a bit of sunshine at Easter. Did anyone else go away? Anyone go anywhere warm? Anywhere nice? Where? Canary Island. Was it good? Because it's like, is it Tenerife? Well, I thought of Ventura, a bit windy in it, 21 degrees, lovely, yeah? No beaches. And now my daughter, Satan, Minna, is, When she was 6 months, I put holy water on her head just to check. I was like, if that fucking sizzles, I'm gone. And like most of us with a child under 10 years old, you're like, what is the shortest flight to sufficient heat, right? Easter's dodgy, innit? You tell yourself it's warm in Spain, but you know if you see your missus with a cardi on in the evening, you failed. I'll just put my cardi on. Holiday's fucked. It's cold at night. Admit it, Becky. I just put in my cardi on, then the holiday's a piece of shit. You might as well just throw a shit at the hotel if you've got your cardi on at night. By the way, my manager sat there going, where's the fucking show you're supposed to be performing? Not one syllable has left my mouth yet of what you've paid to see. The people filming it must be shitting themselves. Not one syllable. This isn't some shit I've written. This is me telling you about my holiday I got back from last week, right? Listen, so there's basically, I know Canaries, but you're looking at 4.5 hours, and sometimes it can be a bit nippy, right? So 3.5 hours, 35 degrees. There's only one place, Marrakesh, Morocco. There is no other place, right? So I'm like, we're going Marrakesh. What is the best 5-star? We'll fucking book into that. But not 5-star, comes from a working class councillor, say 5-star. What does that mean? All inclusive. That's what it means. Now, sometimes it's good to go all inclusive. If you're on St. Lucia or Fuerteventura, you don't exactly want to go driving through the mountain, but it is height of moron, isn't it? If you're Marrakesh is like side streets, independent spaces, restaurants and excitement. No, I will be staying within the walls of the shithole 5 kilometres out of town, please. Once that band goes on a British wrist, yeah? It's you versus the establishment, right? And only one can leave in profit. Only one. I'll eat shit I'm allergic to. Give me lobster claw. Stick a fucking biro in my throat. Do a tracheotomy. I don't care. Buckets. But, and this is the reason, the long-winded reason I'm mentioning this, so I can talk about milking, and it was not 5-star. You know when you go to Spain, you go, it was 5-star, Spanish 5-star. Do you know what I mean? Spanish 5-star. Well, this was Moroccan 5-star, right? I tell you what, day 3, I kicked 2 of those fucking stars off the wall, right? And put them in the lukewarm, bony World War II soup, fuck shit soup food they were serving us, right? And the most foul, rank, depressed bowls of food. No meat, can you imagine that? Fucking, I grew up in Essex, my dad was a bodybuilder, meat boy, protein, yeah? We didn't have an oven, my dad just headbutted the lamb till it heated through. Right? No meat, all of it on the bone, Ty. Could you imagine? Turkey, it's fair enough, it's a Muslim country, Ramadan, so they serve lots of turkey. On the bone, how'd you fucking get bone in a turkey? The fucker's just a lump of meat with wings, right? Have you executed it like that? Put it in, few fucking, that's it, Ras El Hanout, it's done. Lukewarm, but this is the bit that only the Brits will understand. The Americans will be pissed off by this, right? But are any from any other countries in at all? Any European countries? From Italy, right? Yeah, what's your name? Francesco. Let's check. Dove in Italia, Francesco? Perugia. He's telling the truth, speaks Italian, right? So, always best to check. All the ladies are like, yeah, where is he? Just shut up for a sec, right? So it's not fair, is it, lads? He's like, my name is Francesco. Okay, just don't finish the sentence. So, you're like that. You're fucking like, I'm right fucking in you. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? Uber's not surging. I'll take you to a travel lodge. Smash you in if you like. Right? Francesco, right? So to Francesco, all-inclusive, absolute madness. Yeah, but to go to Italy all-inclusive, they don't get it. The resort was full of Italians, French, Germans and a few Brits, and they were fine with the tiny portions, ruining it for the greedy Brits and Americans that were there. They served it to you with a fucking spoon. They went, served it, and I went, can I have some more? What do you think he said, Ty? What for? What for? To insulate the freezing cold fucking pool that's just ascended my nuts into my mouth, you type. And then half of us got ill, of course. And that's why my point about tonight, it was touch and go tonight, right? Touch and cloth would be a better description. Not only that, but I did play fighting with Minnie the other night. This finger's got like a mild fracture in it. Put it this way, if you're left-handed and you're fighting food poisoning, that is not the injury you want with your finger permanently doing that. a cresting food poisoning finger, right, without going into detail. Who are the people that always get ill on holiday? That's me, always. Always. There's iron guts in the room. Who's the iron gut? Iron gut or always ill? Normally, it's one iron gut, one always ill in a couple, yeah? And I can't stand the people that never get ill. They fucking wind me up. Oh my God, I've had some raw chicken. I'm going to go running with the street children. I've never had such solid stools. I feel amazing. I had a sealed sandwich, Gatwick Airport, shitting liquid day one. How? All I've got to do is see the boarding sign. Boarding, shat myself, shat myself.